officially the first person ever to have completed the campaign, because this is playtesting that I'm currently streaming from. So thanks to StellarVR, which is where I am now, for the live stream. I'm so happy to be doing this, because this is the first Korix gameplay to ever be up on YouTube, I believe, except for the trailer, which I don't know if that counts or not. But we're going to be playing Skirmish, so these are some of the levels of Skirmish. And Skirmish is a lot like Campaign, but a little bit different, and you'll see why. It's basically, I'm just going to be playing Cursor, which is down there, and I'm going to be talking through how it all works, because you might have seen my how to play video. This is a bit like that, except I'm actually going to be playing Korix this time. So I've spawned a few workers, because you want to place your base as close as you can to these resources, which are situated around the map. If I move my screen, I can now see from this point of view. You can add smooth screen rotation, so you can move around, but I haven't turned it on for this game. So you want to collect as much of this resource as you can. So you want to start with workers every time. All of this energy in front of me, my health is the green bit with 100, that is my base there. And the energy underneath is how much I've collected from this energy resource. And the workers move to and from, and eventually this resource gets depleted, and I have to move over to that one over there. But the enemies are also spawning as well, and they spawn pretty quickly. They get harder and harder through the campaign as you go on, and you also get more tough bases, and the enemies get tougher as well. So I've started off with a few soldiers coming in, so I want to build a wall here and there. I want to put a laser on top, because that'll be enough to stop the workers. And while we have a bit of a break, I'm just going to observe the graphics around the entire Korix surroundings. Planet there, rocks everywhere. It's pretty cool graphics. They've definitely put a lot of work into this. So I hope this is working, this live stream, because this is pretty cool stuff we're seeing. So there might be a bit of noise in the background. I am in an office where there's other people, and I've asked them not to talk, because that would be very, very rude, as I am doing my live stream. So we are going to have to start building towards that enemy base. Oh, excuse me. Before the enemies, because they will get a lot harder. But I want a few workers. Oh, didn't press it there. I want a few more workers, because we want to get as much of this resource as we can. And we want a few more lasers as well. So this is the default. This is the first weapon you unlock. You want to upgrade your walls as well, so they stay standing a long time. And upgrade your lasers, obviously, they get better range. I'm going to show you another gun now, because this level's quite quick, so I want to go through as much of it as can. Artillery, much more range, definitely my favourite weapon as well. If you upgrade it to 3, it's slow, but look at the damage that does. That's insane. So, artillery has massive range. Lasers can be used to take down the base as well as troops. So, either I win and lose this game, I don't really mind, because I'm showing you guys how all of this works. These are our troops. We've got Nuke, which is 2,000, which will take down that base in one hit, but I don't really want to save up for that at the moment. Tanks and soldiers, so let's eject a few soldiers, see what they look like. They're quite obvious between the workers, because they're obviously our colour. Tanks, oh, that's the... we don't want a nuke, blimey. Tanks, there we go. We'll eject one of them. Is that a tank? Yes, it is. There he is. So our soldiers are making their way. They'll be distracting a few people over there as well. We've got a lot of energy. So now my workers are now moving through the map, because this energy has run out. So they're going to be going with that. I've got my turrets protecting the workers as well, because they will die. But I want to view it from this angle for a bit, so that I can see if my workers are under attack or not. Because if they die, they will respawn, but they'll respawn back there, and I don't want them back there. Oh, this is a good time to use an energy collector. If you put that there, the workers should turn around, or some of them are, as they realise, and that'll be like your base, because you only collect energy once your workers get back to your base. That is basically like a temporary collector. So if we move forward a bit, we want a few more lasers, because we want to stop the enemy getting better and better. And lasers are really, really good for this. We've got artillery in the background. Should I add a pulsar in? Now, pulsar slows down the enemy, deals a little bit of damage, I think, but it just slows down the enemy. So if you noticed earlier on, there were some speed ones, like a bit like Usain Bolt. Oh, very quickly now we've got some aircraft coming in. Anti-air, obviously, does exactly what it says on the tin. Upgrade it to full, it'll take down a few planes within seconds, which is awesome. So it's a bit of a slow start to the campaign. If you play the campaign, if you get the game in the future, because it's not released yet, the campaign is a lot faster than this, but the enemies, as you see, are getting a lot harder and a lot faster. So that is what I'm a bit worried about, because I don't want them killing off my workers or my lasers, so I want to upgrade those a bit. Now that's it, each tower can only get upgraded to level 3, and troops obviously can't get upgraded because that's all they are. So, because a soldier, you can't add on muscles to a soldier as he's in the army. That would be like building Captain America while he's fighting. So we've got a few more enemies coming now. I want to put a few artillery here actually, because this is all strategy, and we don't need to upgrade the walls. Oh, actually we do because of aeroplanes. But these artillery should take down. Oh, blimey, that's massive damage. So if we target the base by using the trigger, because we're using the handheld remotes, we can hold down this button here, and that targets the base. So these are all little tricks that you learn throughout the campaign as well. I'm going to release it because now I want them to start using their damage to take this guy down. Because I want them to basically defend as well, because these guys are pretty hard. But as the level gets harder, these artillery, their damage is good, but against some of them, it's based that some of the tanks start coming through as well. So we've got a few more tanks, there's a lot more of them. We'll leave the artillery as they are. So we've got a lot of money now. I want a lot for a nuke. I want to show you the good ending, but I want to show you the aircraft first. So if we launch double aircraft just like that, just to annoy them a bit, we'll launch a few aircraft as they go. And what else haven't we used? Have we used a megabot yet? Ooh. Now, okay, I want to eject a few more workers just so that I have a bit more energy. Now, megabot is like your super awesome. That's an anti-air. That's the anti-air. That's not what we want. A megabot should be coming. I hope I spawned the right thing. Where's our megabot? There he is. Look at the guy. Here he is. He's massive. He's got loads of health. He's got a ton of health. And he does loads of insane damage. Now, the ideal situation in a game like this, in campaign, here's a little trick, is to attack the enemy as quick as you can. Because, oh, didn't want that anti-air, let's destroy that. If you attack the enemy as quick as you can, it stops them from getting their really, really hard hitting troops out before. So if you kill them off, then you've stopped them from getting those troops, and massive waves of them come through. Now, the megabot moves incredibly slowly, but he's good, like, as a starter. He'll go all the way through troops. Enemies don't build turrets or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. But on multiplayer, for example, they're very good for taking down turrets. They do a ton of damage. And if you want to eject a few just to annoy people, trust me, they take a lot of lasers to take them down. And artillery, even though they're slow, they can hit slow-moving targets such as these guys, which are basically, I don't know, I don't think they're as powerful as megabots, but they're the enemy tanks. But they can hit the artilleries. Oh dear. Let's defend that. We want to keep our artillery as good as possible. So we've got enough for a nuke. Now, I want to keep playing for a bit, so that nuke would kill that enemy base, so I want to show you guys a few more tricks. You can upgrade your base. You upgrade your base to set level 2, it will survive a nuke. But it does cost a lot. That one costed 400. At this point, I've got tons of energy, so let's have a bit of fun. We'll create an impenetrable blockade here. Laser, 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 laser. I want to move my rotate, upgrade all of this. And like that. Now, little trick here. Lasers will not shoot if they're on turrets, on towers. Lasers will not shoot at soldiers like that. If they're directly underneath, they will not be able to hit them. Almost said a rude word there, naughty. Oh dear. That's what I mean. That as enemies get harder, they'll destroy an instantly placed laser within seconds. So now we've got loads. We want to put an artillery there, actually. That'll be pretty cool. And we want to... Shall we have a bit of fun? Where's our pulsar? If we put our pulsar there, it should slow the enemy down and also be defended. We upgrade it to max. Oh, our artillery's under attack from our planes now. So we've got our anti-air, we're alright. We're destroying the enemy at the moment, but the enemy in skirmish is a lot easier than he is in the campaign mode, which is incredibly hard when you get to the last level. We've been doing a load of play testing, and that is why today I am so proud to announce that I am the first person to ever complete Korix. Oh, and here's a bad trick that I found out. You see my Megabot down there? He can't get through. I'm going to have to destroy that little tower to allow him through. So as you can see, those are the versions of the Megabots just there. Now, those versions of the Megabots... Oh, I call these guys Usain Bolt, by the way. You can see why. They're not black and they're not Jamaican, but same sort of principle. And our Megabot is now on his way to be destroying some enemies. So now you might be able to see him in action after all this time. So Megabots do a ton of damage and a ton of tankiness, so that's why they're really, really hard to kill. Tanks do a lot of damage. They are an insane amount of damage. However, they are quite squishy. They will die. And that Megabot is just destroying everyone. Look at this. So he's going to start shooting the enemy base now, taking its health down. This is why I want to launch a nuke. Here we go. So the countdown has begun. So I hope the base isn't destroyed in time. Look at that baby go. So we're going to have a good aerial view now as the nuke sails up over, and there we go. We have officially won the game. I don't think we lost. How many friendly deaths are 5 friendly deaths for us? 3 turrets destroyed. That was at the start. So that was an insane game, and I reckon one of the easiest ways to see how you can easily play Korix, because it was quite a slow game, and you could see I've used every single turret and troop available. So you can see how each of them work. As the game progresses on, you'll learn your own strategies as well. But that was Korix, the first gameplay out. So I'm really proud to have been at StellarVR to show you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.